Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The LA Lakers did not make the playoffs, which is scary because now LeBron has time to look at another Space Jam sequel. There's a new candy that's like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but with Jell-O pudding in the middle. They're really good, but the ones Bill Cosby gives you make you super tired. Rob Gronkowski is undecided about whether he'll play football next year. Other things Gronk is still undecided about. Which Stooge is the funniest and which side of the Twix candy bar tastes gooder.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
We all thought he was going to get there. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. I mean, for a while, Tiger was on pace to blow Jack Nicklaus out of the water, but that didn't happen. They are friends, and, well, maybe they'll be teeing off together ceremonially at the Masters, although it looks like Tiger's going to be playing. That means it's time for another Prospector's poorly sung parody song to the tune of Mellencamp's Jack and Diane. It's Jack and Tiger. I apologize in advance. Little ditty about Jack and Tiger, two American golfers that chose different paths. Jack gonna be a great golfing star. Tiger wound up crashing his car. Oh yeah, golf goes on long after the thrill of playing is gone. Oh yeah, they say golf goes on long after the thrill of swinging your clubs. Walk the course. I know. I came up with a new curriculum for middle school kids that I think will work. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello?
Hi, yeah, I'm calling for Mrs. Neiman.
This is she.
Hi, Mrs. Neiman. Am I correct? You teach 8th grade at Middle School?
Yes, that's right.
Great. I was recommended by one of your faculty members to come in. I do personal financing for young kids. I know a lot of schools, they don't teach that in the curriculum because they're busy with STEM programs and things like that. So what I thought I'd do is just make myself available if you're interested and kind of give them the basics of personal financing so that they're not losing money and that they're making money.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, the kids, a lot of the curriculums don't offer that, so that's what I do.
So it's like saving money from allowances and, saving and doing chores?
Well, we go a little deeper than that, okay? That's pretty basic stuff. We're talking much more sophisticated, more advanced finances.
Okay, so what
I come in
do you mean?
What's that?
What exactly do you mean by sophisticated?
Well, we just go a little deeper on how, because like a lot of people will go and lose money, and I'm trying to help kids strategies to get them to keep their money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not really. What strategies?
Well, like a perfect strategy is to not go against the house. You know what I mean? A lot of people will double down. A lot of people will go all in. And I'm telling kids, hey, listen, hold back. Know how to play the game. Understand how gaming works. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these.
Are you talking about gambling?
No, not gambling. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about effective strategies to save money.
I don't think this is the right kind of financial advising that 8th graders need.
Oh, it's exactly the kind of financial stuff. I'm teaching.
That's horrible.
I know, it's horrible. So I'm trying to teach them strategies. That way they can keep more of their money instead of gambling it away.
Well, I don't think the school setting is the perfect place for this. Who did you say referred to you again?
One of your faculty members gave me your number and said that you might be interested. Let me ask you something. Do you want your kids to be broke? Is that what you're telling me?
No, but I don't want them to learn to gamble at 8th grade.
What percentage of these kids do you think are going to end up gambling when they get older?
I'm not sure exactly.
Shame on you. I mean, you should care about the kids more in their future more.
I care about the kids. That's why I'm in this job, teaching them and preparing them for life.
Really? Well, you're not preparing them for waking up in a bathtub full of ice with their kidney missing, are you?
I think you should go and maybe, start your own workshop or something, but I don't think...
I'm starting my own workshop in your classroom.
I don't think the Department of Education or the school board would promote this, so I think I'm going to have to pass on this presentation.
You're preparing them for paying off student loans in 1 week or anything like that? No, you're not. I can't.
Preparing them to get a good education and get a good job, and yes, they'll be able to pay their student loans once they get in their careers.
Oh, okay, they're going to pay off all that interest, right? Look, I'm preparing them for the real world. I teach you how to pick teams and choose the right spread.
That is the real world, though, paying your bills and being responsible for your finances.
The real world is the Super Bowl, the NBA playoffs, the Final Four. That's where the real action is, and I'm going to teach them.
We have two very different definitions of what the real world is.
Tell you what, I bet you. Do you know the Prospector method?
The what?
The Prospector method.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a prank call we're making on you right now, Mrs. Neiman.
Oh, my God.
No, it's not real. It's a prank call.
Thank God. Oh, God. Good. Because I was like, is this guy serious? Is he really trying to teach kids how to gamble?
No, Mr. Millay gave me your number and he said we can prank call you. You're on Rock 107 right now.
Oh, gosh. Mr. Millay? I'm not surprised. He's always trying to make jokes and pull pranks at the office.
Well, it worked this time. Do you want to double down?
No, thanks. I'm good.
You just can't do it like you used to do it. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. This isn't some break about you getting old and geriatric and you can't do things we used to do. I'm talking about making movies. When you were a kid, the sex comedy, the big teen romp with all the boobs hanging out was a big thing in theaters, right? I mean, I remember seeing Porky's at the Ritz in downtown Scranton. Can't make that movie today. No. So here I am updating classic movies from our youth if they were made today. Today's edition, Porky's.
We should go to that Porky's place and get a hooker to help us lose our virginity.
First of all, they're sex workers. And secondly, we're too young to go into that bar.
Okay, can we peep at the girls in the shower after gym?
What? No. In fact, I'm letting the school administration know that they need to fix those walls in the girls' shower.
There it is, the movie Porky's, if it were made today on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A disabled veteran in Florida named Tavarius Washington just got his service dog back after it went missing last month. The dog ended up in the shelter and somebody adopted him a few days later. At first it sounded like Tavarius might not get him back, but local police helped iron it out, and the dog is home with Tavarius now.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.